Welcome to Collector's Corner. I'm Judy Owen, and we are here for a holiday shoot. We are here with Dotty Morrison of Solana, and Dotty has a fantastic collection of nativity sets, and we would like to share those with you. So Dotty, why don't you take us on a tour?
Okay, so my husband and I have always liked nativity sets, and we bought several in the States. But my parents, who were traveling a lot in our younger days of marriage, started bringing home their own nativity sets, and Mom started bringing them home for me and my sister as well. So we started with this one over here, which is from the Taiwan, and it's made out of bamboo. And each little piece just has the shape of the bamboo, and I've always loved the shape of that. At the same time, my sister, whose husband's parents were in Ecuador, was traveling to Ecuador. And so she brought back two Ecuadorian nativity sets. These are made of bread dough. They fashion them, they paint them, and then they bake them. And the funny thing about these is that the back is not finished. And so you can't really turn them around because the back is not
It's
not clothed. Yes. Okay. And then the other one here is also from Ecuador. It's pottery.
Right. Very nice. When you say your parents were traveling,
Yes.
they were really traveling.
They worked in 26 countries.
Wow.
Yes, they did. A friend here brought me this one, which is from Haiti. I love this one. It's made of coconut shell, and the little people just have these darling eyes. And it's almost hard to tell who's who in this nativity set. It's almost like all the cousins and the brothers and the sisters just came together to worship Jesus. Right. And I love the feel of that. Another one that's special over here is this one on the bottom shelf. The son of the Stemples, who works in Asia, brought this to me. And what's unique about this one is this is the first one in which I have a water buffalo as part of the nativity. And like many of the ones from other countries, what I really enjoy about it is that the clothing, the hairstyles, the hats, other things are typical of whatever country it was. And what that says to me is that the artist who made this realized that Jesus wasn't just for people in the Middle East. He was for every culture, every time. And I just love that feeling of people saying, this is my Jesus too. So some people wonder how I can have 55 nativity sets with 21 countries, but some of them are very tiny. And I also put away everything in my living room in boxes that would normally be here and have other displays. So this is a very special one. Stuart Stemple also brought me this one because he lived and worked in Vietnam. This is paper dolls, and they actually were made to stand up, and they're made out of paper, and they were made by a deaf community in Vietnam. And again, the clothing and the hat styles and other things
beautifully done.
Reflect the Vietnamese
Actually
culture.
wrapped in real
real fabric.
Yeah. Now this looks to me like olive wood.
It is. I was privileged to go to Israel and Jordan about 3 years ago, and I picked up these two that are olive wood, and also this that's made of mother of pearl that says Bethlehem on it. And I just thought it was wonderful to have little nativities from the actual place where Jesus was born.
Wonderful. Now here we have some teeny tinies.
Yes.
Look at the size of this.
And that's from El Salvador. And you can put the top on, and then you can take it off.
Pineapple. Who knows what's beneath the pineapple?
Exactly. We also have this one from Ecuador that is made from a matchbox. You can actually see the indentation where the original matchbox was, but instead they've opened it up and put in the Holy Family. This one is from Peru, although I purchased it in Washington, D.C. in the Washington Cathedral gift shop. And I was just drawn to it because of the intricate detail of what the people are wearing. This is typical Peruvian clothing.
Absolutely.
And every piece has a slightly different piece.
The women with the hat.
The women with the hat, and the men with the hat, and even baby Jesus has a little hat on. And it has the little side pieces that would always be worn in Peru. So that's a very special one. This is another special one. This is made of banana leaves, and it's from Congo, and it was given to me by the niece of Marion Dave Fountain. And what's wonderful about this is not only the banana leaves, but the kings, instead of having boxes or some sort of ornate gift, have sacks. And my guess is that in that culture, that's how you would take a gift to someone, in a sack.
Well, we've kind of gotten to that here in our culture too, haven't we?
Exactly, exactly. So I'm so glad that you came and asked to see my nativity
Well, it's
sets.
wonderful, just wonderful. I'm amazed that you got them all in here, but you've done it very, very nicely.
Well, like I said, everything else that normally goes here is in boxes in my closet, but every time I bring them out, it's like a new Christmas because I think, oh yeah, I forgot about this one.
That one. Yeah. Well, thank you, Dotty, very much. We enjoyed it. And that's the end of our Collector's Corner for today.